This is a Hat Trick
podcast.
Oh, lovely.
Welcome to In the News This Week, the podcast from some of the team behind Have I Got News For You, serving up an irreverent stumble through the headlines when the TV show can't. Think of it like this: if the main show is a great vampire movie like Sinners, then we're Count Duckula. One for anyone born in the 80s there, sorry Queenie. I'm Mike Rayment, and joining me in this very wintry week, like sunshine on a cloudy day, it's Emerald Paston.
That's so sweet.
And yes, it's currently raining cats and dogs, which can mean only one thing: she's blown up another animal rescue centre. It's Queenie Miller.
Oh my God. Oh, chuffed with that.
I feel like I found the level to make you both happy. Basically, violence for Queenie, just niceness for Emerald. Emerald's just relieved I didn't say anything mean about her
I don't know,
maths.
but I also have the sort of personality where if someone's complimenting me, it really puts me on edge.
And that is I've got you both exactly where I want you.
Great.
On edge, uncomfortable.
Have we all been enjoying the Winter Olympics?
Yes.
There's been quite a lot of mad, like even after your roundup last week, Emerald, there's been quite a lot of mad. Like, did you see the Australian who got news reporter? She had to apologise. She was drunk.
No.
And she did a report drunk. I recommend watching it. And then her co-anchor's like going, "Oh yeah, the thing is, your lips kind of get really, like, they freeze up and you can't really talk properly."
Oh my God.
He's like trying to it's really good.
Wow.
But she's Australian, so I think the biggest complaint in Australia is that she's a bit of a lightweight.
Right.
To be fair, I was doing a similar thing to everyone I was watching it with. I was just commentating, but I was a bit pissed. And it wasn't very funny. I was doing my own commentary over the top.
I'd press the red button or whatever to get Queenie commentary on pretty much
Don't
anything.
give anyone any ideas.
Shall we get into round one?
Yes, please.
That's it. And the bigger news stories of the week. This is the continued fall of Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, who was arrested last week on suspicion of misconduct in a public office. Although it's not all bad news. Yes, he's facing calls to be taken out of the line of succession, but he's also now favourite to be crowned King of the Wing at HMP Norwich. So, you know, swings and roundabouts.
I think he used his one phone call to call Babe Station.
I like that. That's a real, like, 90s joke. Is Babe Station still a thing?
I
was
hope
wondering
so.
that.
He used his 10p in the local phone booth to call up Men and Motors. I was going to say what's the latest with Andrew, but
Another friend's joining him.
he is. Which friend is this, Emerald?
This is Mandelson, who's just been arrested for the same charge.
Yeah.
Misconduct in a public office.
I actually heard that Gordon Brown asked if he could be at Mandelson's sting, and he was sat in the police car with binoculars, and he went and knocked on the door.
I can imagine that, Gordon Brown in like a police vest with one of those, those metal like door knocker.
Yeah.
Police are coming in.
New series of Happy Valley.
Knocking in the door. Yeah.
Are you thrilled to bring back that impression, Mike? I feel like you must have been doing that like back in the day.
I don't have many opportunities to use it. Fun fact, me and Gordon Brown were born in the same hospital.
No way.
It's been knocked down now.
Good.
Good.
Joking.
Uh,
I quite like both of you.
well, thank you very much.
Oh my God.
do you know what? It's addictive. It's addictive. Yeah, so Mandelson, we've just come on air. Mandelson literally just been arrested just before we started recording this. So
I'm still going to say all my prep jokes for Andrew.
It will work for both of them.
so since we recorded the pod last week, Andrew was arrested. Mm-hmm. We got that incredible picture.
I was going to say two things. One about the picture, but firstly...
I know, Queenie, I knew you were going to...
Yeah.
I didn't even dare to say anything about that. I was just going to say, Queenie, the picture. Like, take it away. It's all yours.
Imagine getting arrested on your birthday. Everyone finds that funny that he was arrested on his birthday.
Yeah.
And then your family invites Anna Wintour over to stun in a new photo. It was London Fashion Week, and there's a picture of Anna Wintour with Camilla, and they're both like mogging the camera. And it's the same day that Andrew was arrested.
Sorry, they're what? They're whatting the camera?
Mogging. I might not be using that right. I'm 87.
No, I think you are. You are, Queenie.
Serving in that photo.
What?
It means you're like out attractivenessing someone else.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So if Anna Wintour was standing next to me, for example, she'd be like, and she would win. She would
suck
win
in
that.
her cheeks like she's just eaten a lemon, and she'd win for that.
To be fair, I
And
don't
it's
think she
named-
can move her face, but
And it's named after Jacob Rees-Mogg. Okay, fine.
Exactly.
I thought mogging was when you just lie down in Parliament and don't do anything.
I would say in the photo they took of Andrew in the car, he looks like someone who's accidentally wandered into the cinema for like a Safdie Brothers film, but he's high on mushrooms or something. He just looks like the most stressed that you can be, which is appropriate.
Yeah, true. So on that photo, I want to give props to Phil Noble, who
I was thinking about that.
Genuinely, before his name got really big from this photo, he's my go-to for royal correspondence on news.
No way.
Because he's really good at taking photos of them, especially when they look terrible.
Yeah, so Phil Noble, I'd call him a friend of the show. Where he might not know that, but basically he's just a really well-known Reuters photographer. He takes a lot of pictures of the royals that we use on the show.
Yeah, I would type his name into Reuters and be like, boom, my job's easier.
Always come up with the goods.
Yeah. Did you see that photo that's gone viral? People have hung it in the Louvre and it's called He's Sweating Now.
Which I will just say, in defence of the Have I Got News For You joke writers, Emerald of which you're one, that was a joke that was first done on Have I Got News For You, I think a year or two ago when the Epstein file stuff broke and it got a massive laugh, and then the Sun stole it and now the people at the Louvre stole it. I mean, it is very good.
The plaque in the Louvre should read Sean Pye, Colin Swash, Jed Parsons, Emerald Paston.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
all of them.
And so on. Yeah. A collective Have I Got News For You 2024 or whenever it was. So police are still searching Loyal Rog. Police are still searching.
Loyal Rog? Is that his
He's his most stalwart courtier.
His hand servant, Loyal Rog.
You'll never get anything out of Loyal Rog. He's not saying nothing.
No.
He's not telling them what happened. Have you ever been to RAF Brize Norton?
Mike's shaking his head.
Loyal Rog isn't saying. Police are searching Royal Lodge. As far as we know, it's still going on. So you sort of think,
how much baby oil are they going to find? Is it more than Diddy?
I like that's become a new measurement of baby oil.
Yeah.
Is it? It was a full Diddy. It's like a ton.
Diddy or did he not?
Well, Loyal Rog isn't saying.
He's poured it all down the toilet.
Just like someone's shredding the document, someone's pouring the baby oil. It also emerged this week, I don't know if you saw, did you see what Andrew allegedly said when he was evicted from Royal Lodge a couple of weeks ago?
Said, no, don't take me.
I imagine a tantrum of some sort.
It was a tantrum. He said, according to the Evening Standard, a furious Andrew said, I'm the Queen's son. You can't do this to me.
Oh, my God.
Whoa. So he said, do you know who my mum is, basically?
Yeah. But he also, I think it's sort of quite poetic because I imagine he's been involved in a lot of conversations where someone says, you can't do this to me. And then he says, I'm the Queen's son.
So true.
So it's nice to see it come back to bite him.
And also coming out at the moment are all these like quotes about him from people who worked with him when he was in his trade role that he didn't get paid for, but which a lot of taxpayer money was spent to just like jet him around the world and get him to stay in like the nicest places. But the quotes read like a thesaurus entry for like terrible person. Like someone calls him a buffoon, a liability, pompous, unpleasant, pain in the arse, rude to people when he thought he was being funny. But
that was his friends.
I feel really,
exactly.
I feel really seen right now.
That was that was actually loyal Rog. That was
wow. They cracked him.
No, that was the best he could think.
Oh,
Did you see Andrew's close protection officers could be forced to give evidence? It's quite incredible. One of the close protection officers was interviewed in 2022 on 60 Minutes Australia, and a clip of that interview went viral this week. And then he says, Andrew's official code name was Purple 41. He said, he goes on, but we used to call him the.
Oh my God.
So
wow.
That, and I don't think that's in a serving sort of mogging way.
No, well, he'll be serving now, won't he, if he goes to trial?
That's so true. But did you also see that? I think just after Andrew was arrested, Princess Anne was visiting a prison. HM
oh my
prison
God.
Leeds.
I texted in the group chat about this.
Yeah, you did. I was just wondering if she was wandering around and saying stuff like, it's just occurred to me, but I wonder if we start letting prisoners have 4-poster beds. Maybe they should have some Michelin dining as well. Make sure their sheets have enough cotton.
Yeah.
Can we see where are the penthouse cells?
Yeah.
Suddenly everyone's really into prison reform and, education.
Yeah, no, it's been quite interesting because they're talking about now taking Andrew out of the line of succession.
Can you imagine if he became our king?
Yes, that's how it works.
I think that's the worrying thing. Everyone sort of can. It makes you realise how protected the monarchy is. Even using parliamentary privilege, they're saying, it undermines the establishment. And you think, well,
maybe we should.
If they've been behaving like this, maybe it should be brought to attention.
I think this is how they know they're in trouble. The government in Australia have also suggested that he should be removed out of the line of succession.
Who's next?
So he's really in trouble.
Kim Jong-un. He's going to be like, they should get rid of him.
Oh, I thought you meant who next in Australia. I was like, they've just made a crown out of a Castlemaine 4X can and just put it on a kangaroo.
That's culture. That is culture.
There you go, mate. It is. Okay, so from a man named in the Epstein files to a man who's definitely not named in the Epstein files, Donald Trump. What's he been up to?
He's doing tariffs again, or is more correctly, he's been shut down by Congress, was it? Or Senate?
Supreme Court.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Big leagues.
Yeah, no, the Senate and Congress have yet to find their backbone when it comes to Trump. But the Supreme Court voted his tariffs illegal in a landmark ruling 6-3 in the Supreme Court. And he's particularly irate because I think at least one of the judges that he personally has put on the court voted against him.
Oh, my cheating didn't work. What are you talking about?
You go to all that effort to put your favourite bigots on the Supreme Court and then they vote against your authoritarianism.
Your plans have got to be really fucking
fair.
Stupid for that to happen.
Yeah, I know.
He said that they are now barely invited to the State of the Union address. So they've
they're
still
still
got an
invited.
invite. They're still invited.
Yeah, but barely.
Yeah. It's like a kid who says you can't come to my party, basically.
Which, to be fair, was devastating in year 7. Year 7's too old. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Year 3.
Queenie was a loser.
I was in year 7 2 years ago.
Wow. I love it when Emerald turns.
Emerald's allowed to. Emerald has faculties that we don't.
AS and maths.
No, please.
So,
calculating the angle of her burn.
correct me if I'm wrong, because I've been really confused about it this week, but he has been shut down and then he's proposed a 10% tariff on the whole world.
And the way he said it, he said he's taking it up to the fully allowed and legally tested level. Which
It's legally tested.
I know. If you saw
It's
some
either
cheese
legal
that
or not.
had a label saying like fully allowed, legally tested, you would not eat that cheese. It's like the most untrustworthy thing you could say.
Yeah. Here's some medicine. It's fully allowed and legally tested. I think that absolutely sums up his tariffs. It's like cheese.
Like cheese.
It'd be a Swiss cheese full of holes.
There's been some like reaction from different world leaders. So Merz has said that this uncertainty about tariffs is poison. Macron said it's not bad to have a Supreme Court and the rule of law.
That is so sorry. It's the most middle of the road thing you could ever say.
Okay, but what do you think the British government said?
We support the president and everything that he does.
The British government said, or a spokesperson for the government said, the UK enjoys the lowest reciprocal tariffs globally, and under any scenario we expect our privileged trading position with the US to continue.
We've all got the lowest. In the same way that we've all got the highest.
Yeah.
In the same way we've all got illegal tariffs.
Oh my.
He's saying he can put these tariffs through even though the Supreme Court has said he can't because it's an emergency. I think that's the reason he's said that he can get it through.
Well, it's quite hilarious. It's a little bit Liz Truss, like when Liz Truss crashed the economy.
That's too much of a compliment to Liz Truss.
No, but she accused the Financial Times of being like communist enemies of the state or something. And he's basically
literally imagine a wish.
Literally a group of judges who are talking about taking away women's rights and so far right. And he's like now saying, oh, they're working in the interests of the Democrats, the far left and foreign actors. And they said, who are these foreign actors? And he said, you'll find out, and then change the subject. So now he's
honestly
he's
the
used
level
his
of
emergency
lying
powers
that I wish I could achieve. I might just start doing it. It sounds really fun.
I know. but it's not at all, because it's like, it's the worst level of lie, because it's like everyone knows it's a lie. Mm-hmm. Everyone knows you didn't brush your teeth. Basically, the Supreme Court have gone and checked the toothbrush and it's still dry. That's essentially what's happened. But so he's done his emergency powers, and now he says, I can do what I want because I'm sort of acting in the best interest of the nation by bombing the economy.
And there's obviously no history of multiple leaders using emergency powers to get away with increasingly terrible authoritarian things. I don't know why that thought even.
And I've never cracked open a history book either, so I agree.
Watch this space.
I've got an AS level in history too, by the way.
Whoa. Oh my God. What? You just...
I regret saying
this is the big league.
I thought I'd go with the bit.
The smuggery of that. That was incredible. Such a... I
should have an AS level in drama too, for my skills there.
AS level in
BS.
humble bragging.
Oh,
Do you know what? I was going to say what's made me really happy about it is I was worrying that I was going to run out of intro jokes taking the piss out of Emerald's maths.
You've got all of history now.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Welcome back to In the News This Week. It's time now for round 2, where you've each brought a story from the news this week you think would work perfectly for round 2 of the TV show. Emerald, what you got for us?
I have the exciting news that Sheffield has a new musical hero.
They had an old one.
Well, it's the city that gave us Arctic Monkeys, Pulp, and Bromhead's Jacket.
Yeah, exactly.
If anyone was around in the 2010s.
The full Monty.
The Guardian has reported a story which is based on a Reddit post.
Excellent. I love journalism.
Incredible, just like really undermining it from the off.
It's like not like there's been no news this week.
I love this story. The headline is, like an electrical gong bath, the Sheffield supermarket going viral for the symphonic sound of its freezer. So basically, there's a co-op on Ecclesall Road in Sheffield, and someone posted on Reddit saying, has anyone noticed how nice the freezers sound? It's like they've all been carefully tuned to the calmest droning chord ever. It's like being in an electrical gong bath. And some people have been replying this post saying that they went to the co-op and they appreciated it too for several minutes. This is about people living their best lives.
I think it's a slamming indictment of modern pop music. Do you want to get the new Sabrina Carpenter album? No, thank you. I'm going to go stick my head in a freezer.
Well, so the Guardian reporter went down and did a recording of it. And the reporter said the sound they were making was an unbelievable symphonic hum. The BBC also covered the story, and one of the shoppers said it sounded like a cathedral or a choir of voices. But of course, you're always going to get contrarians. One shopper said, it sounds like any other freezer to me, perhaps a bit louder, but it's not doing anything for me. So,
Mike, I thought you were against this sort of journalism. I didn't think you'd give a quote.
Yeah, I gave a bad quote. No, that was me on Reddit. That was my Reddit. They just lifted it. Because that's journalism now, apparently.
Someone has now made a 10-hour extended cut so that you can use it as a sleep aid.
I'm definitely doing that.
Oh.
That's like the middle class dream. The co-op freezer.
What kind of genre of music is it? Do we know?
Well, the reporter's boyfriend said it sounds like Brian Eno's Ambient One Music for Airports, which I have genuinely listened to and it is quite calming.
Of course you have.
I love that they brought the reporter's boyfriend in on it. I also assume that they'd have to spend sort of £13 trillion at Co-op in order to be able to go in and do this article. Just because they're buying like one avocado.
Yeah. Getting asked to leave because they just keep opening the freezer.
True. Okay, well, I have a game for you guys. I want you guys to guess which of these 3 recordings is the famous Ecky Road freezer aisle.
Oh,
brilliant.
Oh, yes.
So we've heard talk about cathedrals, gong baths. Okay, so let's play the first, option 1. What are you guys getting from that?
No, that's what I hear in my head when we have to do these stories.
That's the Northern Line bank branch.
You both were concentrating very hard though, so I think you guys are into this.
I was ready to get mindful and I was like, that's the New York City subway.
Okay, option 2. Thoughts?
I think that's Loyal Rog hoovering up all the baby oil in the carpet.
That to me sounds the most like a sort of audio aspect of a Tate Modern exhibition. So I'm going to say off the bat that that's the Co-op.
Okay,
Because I think that tunes into the level of like middle management Co-op goers, you know.
Okay, and your third and final option. That's the first time I'm hearing that.
That's your secret experimental band.
I'm flitting between being like, have I just discovered a new genre of music that I'd love? Or are you haunted?
So
are you haunted? Because that was you. In slow motion. That was you in slow motion.
How many times have you laughed at that today?
That's the first time I heard it, but I don't know if that gives you a clue about which one is the Ecky Road Co-op or not. What do you think?
If it's that, that's insane.
Right?
That's the sort of thing where if I was in the Middle Ages and I heard that from anywhere, I would create a new religion.
You go, that's good. That's the sound of God. That's God talking.
Well, that sounds like, the sort of experience that these people are having in the co-op. So
I don't know what that third one was. I really think it's poor form to use this pod as a vehicle for your experimental music.
So what are you guessing? Option 1, 2 or 3?
I'm going 1.
I'm going 2.
Wow. Did you see how annoyed Emerald got there?
It's like stick to the game.
You're guessing 1, Mike. You're guessing 2, Queenie.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you are both complete fools.
Are you joking?
None of them are the Ecky Road Co-op because we couldn't get permission to play it in. So number 1 is
Oh my God.
Forgot about
Tottenham Court Road
clearance.
M&S Smoothie Aisle. Number
I
2.
knew I recognised it.
Number 2 is producer Diggory's nearest supermarket's freezer aisle.
I really
The
enjoyed
name of
that
it was
one.
too specific, so it would give away his location. And number 3 is producer Diggory's beautiful remix of me saying Jackie Potato.
I knew that was you.
Jackie Potato.
That's the original. Oh, God.
The original sounds like AI.
Jackie Potato.
I genuinely feel like I stand by this whole story is just you launching your music career.
I think maybe it is. Look
Yeah.
how much joy it brought me listening to that.
I'm happy about it. I'm a new fan.
I've never seen anyone enjoy their own story so much. I don't know how you're going to top that, Queenie.
I don't think I am. I think we should stop.
Oh,
Is it
God.
my turn?
Yeah, go on. I mean, what have you got for us?
A local charlatan has installed a fake speed camera on a busy road in Catford. Basically, the dummy camera was installed a week after the residents had been complaining about frequent crashes and speeding and people going 60 in a 20, which I think is rightfully, you should complain about that.
Yeah.
But one of my favourite quotes from the residents was a guy called William Bloomfield, who compared the speeding in the area to a scene from the action film series Mad Max.
Wow.
That does accurately sum up Lewisham. Just at the best of times.
So the council took it away after 2 days of it being up, which is like they take 16 years to fill in potholes. So suddenly you're doing action, but it's to harm the community. Got you. Thank you, Lewisham Council. I follow them on Instagram and I've been berating them. It's not doing anything.
Wow.
Probably some poor 16-year-old young mayor who I'm just cyberbullying.
Some reform councillor.
Yeah.
Not in Lewisham.
No. But basically, when this fake speed camera was very quickly removed by the council, the community came out in outrage, saying that it did more to reduce the speeding than any measure that the local authority had taken.
I was going to say, it must look pretty realistic if it's actually stopping traffic.
People. And even better, they put up signs saying, "We miss you," and they nicknamed the speed camera Speedy.
Oh my God. So a cult has formed around this speed camera.
This is a neighbourhood in disrepute over this. The signs all around Catford, they say, "In loving memory of Speedy," with pictures of Speedy from 2 different angles. And it says, "You'll be fondly remembered for making our streets safer and our houses shake less." They were shaking. It was so
wow.
If there's one thing British people can get around, it's having their weird fake traditions undermined.
Yeah.
Just anything like, oh yeah, we've made a speed camera out of toilet rolls and plywood. How dare you take it down? Now we're going to riot.
We're going to burn an effigy of
Well,
Sadiq Khan.
Yeah, we're not going to complain about the cost of living. We're not going to complain about all this government corruption, but you've taken down our fake toilet roll speed camera and now we're marching on Westminster.
When May comes around, there's a giant wicker speed camera and they've put their local MP inside it.
Yeah. That is incredibly British.
Yeah.
Time now for the missing words round, where I'm going to read out some headlines from the past week and you just need to fill in the missing words. And your first one is, Swedish politician causes stir by using British phrase what?
Bork, bork, bork. Now, I found this really hard, so I went to the Swedish chef. And technically, it's a Swedish phrase.
Yeah, an American Swedish phrase. Yeah, I mean, I imagine it would be quite... I imagine it would cause a stir if a Swedish politician went bork, bork, bork.
Definitely. I've got Swedish politician causes stir by using British phrase, "You ain't my mother."
but in a Swedish accent.
Yes, I don't want to attempt
that.
Oh,
I really tempt you.
Or Swedish politician causes stir by using British phrase, "Yes, sorry, thank you," because I just feel like in no other language does that combo.
Also, Swedish people aren't that polite. Rightly.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know what? I would happily hear a Swedish politician say everything you two have just said there. But sadly...
Can you name one Swedish politician?
ABBA?
Yeah, ABBA.
ABBA.
You can't just say ABBA.
Greta Thunberg. It's the closest we've got.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's not any of them. The answer is Swedish politician causes stir by using British phrase Spursy. And now this is a senior Swedish politician, Mikael Damberg, who I definitely knew the name of and didn't just read that.
Me too. I think he was part of ABBA, I think.
He was the secret fifth member. They kept him in
the basement.
Kept him in the back room.
Yeah.
He was basically a roadie. Mikael Damberg, he compared Sweden's economy to Tottenham Hotspur during a parliamentary debate last week.
Shit. I'm so sorry to Sweden.
I know. He said it's one of England's most distinguished clubs with everything to be considered a top team. Despite this, Tottenham find themselves in crisis. The club has even been given this as a name, Spursy, when you have the opportunity but get no results. This, he warns, is precisely how the Minister of Finance is handling the Swedish economy. That won't do. Sweden can't perform like Tottenham. Sweden will not be a team that consistently underperforms. Slam.
Wow.
But wait, was that an own goal? Was that like Sweden talking about Sweden?
Yeah, so it's, I guess it's like an opposition politician, like the Swedish Ed Davey. It was like, what he thought was a really good slam.
I feel like the amount that he had to explain that makes it way less of a slam than he wanted it to be. You know? He had to go through like the whole history of like English football before it made any sense to the Swedish people.
Yeah, he got a video out showing Spurs' season last season, some stats, showing how many games that they'd been ahead in and then ended up losing. Yeah, there's like whole laser pointer. It's always good for comedy when you have to really, really explain it. It's just quite, as a Tottenham fan, it's quite painful. And given we just lost to Arsenal on the weekend, basically, I think producer Diggory's just having some fun with us.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Man in Sicily trains dog to what?
Man in Sicily trains dog to share its spaghetti and meatballs without getting into any awkward snogging situations, because that's just
really wholesome. Thanks, Emerald.
Do you know, I like you. Man trains dog in Sicily to bring him nice thing.
Oh, God.
Man in Sicily trains dog to recite the differences between Sicily and Italy to British tourists.
Well, the uniqueness of Sicilian culture.
Yeah.
I don't know. I went there. I couldn't understand anything they were saying, so maybe they were saying that. I just spoke louder in English and eventually
they went
they
away.
gave me an ice cream and asked me to leave. Yeah.
Man in Sicily trains dog to negotiate a trade deal with 10 times the tact of the US government.
Or Andrew Mountbatten Windsor.
Or Andrew.
That'd be good. No, it's a man in Sicily trains dog to illegally dump rubbish.
That's useful.
So this is a man in Catania. So illegally dumping of rubbish or fly tipping is a huge problem in Italy. They've started using more and more CCTV to try and catch people. So footage from one of these cameras has gone viral after it shows a small dog carrying bags of rubbish in its mouth and dropping them neatly on the roadside. The authorities concluded that the dog had been trained to do this, and the owner has since been identified and fined.
But how do they prove that they trained it? Because obviously it's not illegal for dogs to do that.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would take that case if I was a lawyer, is what I'm saying.
That's an excellent loophole.
He's taken the fine. So
okay, well he's thick.
That's pretty impressive.
It's really impressive. I want one of those dogs.
Take it to Crofts and then make back the money from the fine. And finally, scientists amazed by Birmingham man with what?
Scientists amazed by Birmingham man with absolutely no opinion at all on the HS2 line. I just feel like people probably have opinions.
It's a sore point.
Scientists amazed by Birmingham man with anything but contempt for Peaky Blinders.
I reckon they're all sick of it out there.
Big time.
Scientists amazed by Birmingham man with the world's fastest ever reaction to ice cream van music. I don't know where that even came from.
Are you just trying to get in some nice ones before Queenie says something bleak again?
And you're completely correct. I also feel like we're treading in dangerous waters here because technically none of us are from... Well, I'm from the Midlands, so it's technically higher up in the country. Yeah. So it's fine to joke about, ? I'm saying this before I say some horrible stuff.
I was about to say, what are you going to say about Birmingham?
Shall I just reel them off one by one? Scientists amazed by Birmingham man with good teeth. By Birmingham man with adequate mental health. Birmingham man with zero drinking problems. Birmingham man with charisma.
What did Birmingham do to you?
Literally nothing. I actually really like them.
God.
But it's just too easy.
Good luck going back to Birmingham.
Scientists amazed by Birmingham man with no knowledge that the city has more canals than Venice. I just feel like that's the one thing everyone tells me about Birmingham.
Of course, famous. That's what you wrote your history paper on for your AS. The canals of Birmingham.
I wish.
I like you just bringing a bit of education, a bit of class to proceedings.
And I'm like, you got bad teeth.
Now, any more insults about Birmingham? No. The answer is, scientists amazed by Birmingham man with 3 penises.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah. Scientists in Birmingham discovered a man who had 3 penises. Medical students found the condition during a routine dissection of a 78-year-old body donor after his death.
Oh.
He lived 78 years with 3 penises.
Well, to go into a bit of detail, from the outside, it looked completely normal, but they're sort of inside the body. So he
to be deployed.
He lived his life.
That's insane.
To be deployed. He lived his life never knowing. I'm going to take that as a phrase, like, live your life like you've got 3 penises. You know, it's like dance like no one's watching.
Yeah.
Live your life like you've got 3 penises.
Live your life like you're a medical miracle.
We posted this missing word around on our social media channels, and congratulations to Lucy Salu, who made us laugh with their response when they said, scientists amazed by Birmingham man with no mate of a mate who's a roadie for Black Sabbath.
Excellent.
Very good.
Feels accurate.
Excellent. Follow Have I Got News For You on Instagram and Twitter so you can enter our missing words round when we post another one next Monday. Thank you for listening to In the News This Week. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
For updates on the show, make sure you're following Have I Got News For You on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter.
You can also get in touch with us by emailing podcasts@hattrick.com. That's Hattrick with 2 T's.
Make sure you're followed and subscribed to the podcast wherever you're listening to it now, and we'll see you here for next week's episode.
Bye.
Bye.
Who do you think's going to get arrested next then?
Oh,
Like Basil Brush?
I was going to say Jack.
Oh, God.
Boom.
In the News This Week is presented by Jack Harris, Queenie Miller, Emerald Paston and Mike Rayment. The producer is Diggory Waite. The executive producer is Claire Broughton. And the music is by Big George. In the News This Week is a Hat Trick podcast.